Hey guys, Ryan G. Wright from DoHardMoney.com coming to you live with a Just Ask Ryan question of the day. And today's question is, how much money do you need to BRRRR? Fantastic question, thank you for asking. If you've got a question you'd like to have the answer, type in the comments below and I'll create a video just like this to help answer your question. Sorry guys. So how much money do you need to BRRRR? First off, let's just talk about what is BRRRR. BRRRR is the process of buying a property, renovating that property, renting that property, and refinancing that property. See, here's what happens. A lot of people say, hey, I can't buy a rental property because I'm not gonna be able to qualify for that new loan because I don't have enough income for it. Well, this tips it all on its head. Because if you get a BRRRR loan with a hard money lender, then you can actually don't have to worry about debt to income ratios because the hard money lenders don't care about that. However, once you've rented the property, now you've got additional income. And that additional income will help you qualify for the takeout financing or the long-term financing on the loan. So here's the strategy. You basically go find a property that's in need of work. You get a good deal on it and you purchase that property. But the way you buy that property is by getting a loan from a hard money lender. That loan needs to include the purchase and as much of the repairs as possible so that you're coming to the table with as little as possible. You then go through the renovation process. Once the property's renovated, you put a renter into the property. Once that happens, then you go to a long-term financing company, somebody that works with Wells Fargo or Bank of America or a mortgage broker or a credit union, and then they are going to do what's called a rate and term refinance. They're going to refinance the property. Instead of it being a 6-month loan or a 5-month loan, they're going to give you a 30-year loan. And instead of it being 15 or 18 or 20% on the interest rate, they're going to get you an interest rate at today's rates at 5% or 3% or whatever those rates are at the time you're watching this video. That's the strategy. You buy it, you renovate it, you rent it, and you refinance it. But let me give you a pro tip, and any hard money lender that's worth their weight in gold is going to require this as well. Before you do this, you need to find a lender that will do the refinance. It's a traditional lender that will do a rate and term refinance, and this is going to be different based upon your area, your state, and where you live. When you contact these lenders, what you're asking for is, are you able to do a rate and term refinance from a short-term hard money or private loan? And do you have any seasoning requirements? Meaning, do they want you to own the property for a year before they'll refinance you? Or will they let you own the property for a couple of months before they refinance you? You also want to say, hey, are you gonna have any trouble with this income, with this rental, because the rental's new and just started, but I have contracts and everything else. So the pro tip here is to get pre-qualified, work with your hard money lender, and then get pre-qualified for your takeout financing before you close on the deal. And that's one of the requirements we're gonna have is say, hey, make sure you've got your pre-approval from your takeout finance lender and they know all the details, so refinancing is not gonna be a problem. Now this strategy doesn't work for everybody. You've gotta have a decent credit score. You've gotta be able to qualify for a takeout loan. If you find yourself in a situation where you can't do those things, you really need to look at wholesaling, fix and flipping, joint venturing, partnering. There's multiple strategies that you can use and work your way up to this while you're working on improving your credit so you can do these types of strategies. I find a lot of real estate investors flip and wholesale, which is fantastic, but what they don't do is save some properties for themselves. So I was talking to a wholesaler, or excuse me, a fix and flipper just yesterday, and he does about 5 to 10 properties every month where they fix them up and resell them, which is fantastic. But what they're not doing is keeping some for themselves. They're taking that profit rather than holding on to the property and taking that long term, which can be awesome. There's so many benefits. I have lots of videos on the benefits of rental properties. You're gonna wanna check those out, okay? So, you can start this with little money, but you probably need to have some reserves. And so this is this whole process of how much do you need to do a BRRRR deal. So how much cash do you actually need? It's gonna depend on the deal. The better the deal, the less cash that you need. If you find a really, really good deal, you can get your purchase done and you can get your rehab. Most hard money lenders will do your purchase, but they'll want you to come up with the money for your rehab and your closing costs. We're a little unique. We'll actually give you the money for your purchase, your rehab, and your closing costs. You can come in with zero, but you've got to be finding a really, really good deal. Most people use some alternative ways. There's 17 other ways to get 100% financing, where they do some joint venture or they do a line of credit, or they do credit card financing. There's multiple ways, so you're gonna wanna check those out, and we've got some videos and a live cast on that for you to check out as well. So the reality is you can get doing this with as little as zero. I recommend you have about $5,000, maybe as much as $10,000. The more you have, the easier it will be. The less you have, the harder you're gonna have to work, and the better properties you're gonna have to find. So it's a pendulum here, right? So if you wanna make it easier, have some more capital. If you don't have that capital, it's gonna be a lot harder, but you can do. However, if you don't have that capital, I recommend that you start by doing wholesaling. If you have no capital at all or very little capital, do some wholesaling, do some fix and flips, and then work your way into doing BRRRR type deals. This was a fantastic question, and if you enjoyed the answer, please hit that thumbs up button and consider subscribing to the channel. It's free to subscribe, and you will love it. We do so much with this. We do a video question of the day just like this. Now, I've got a couple of things. I've got another video on how to refinance a BRRRR property. You're gonna wanna check that out if you're interested in these BRRRRs. I also have a blog post on how to find BRRRR strategies, how to find them, these types of deals. Our 9 favorite strategies for finding BRRRR properties. I'll link both of those in the description below, so you can click on those and take the read, or check out this video that's here also. Also, if you would like to get a rental calculator, it's something I've spent 20 years putting together absolutely for free. All you've got to do is text your email address to this phone number. This rental calculator will help you determine if it's a good deal or a bad deal based upon the rents, based upon what it's going to cost you. It's going to take things into consideration you haven't even thought about. Grab a copy of this rental calculator absolutely for free. All you got to do is text 435-294-0433. Again, 435-294-0433. And when you text it, just put your email address in there. The computer system will automatically send it. When you text your email, it'll automatically send you our rental calculator, so you can check that out. I've spent 20 years putting this together, guys. You're gonna wanna grab a copy of it. Otherwise, if you'd like some help, give us a call over here at Do Hard Money. If you're interested in real estate, if you're interested in these BRRRR deals or anything else, finding properties, valuing properties, project management, the construction costs, how to estimate that. If you need help with some money on some deals, check us out over at dohardmoney.com. Otherwise, make it a very profitable day, and bye for now.